Yo, what's going on with y'all young boys, man? It's your boy DJ, man. It is currently Tuesday, man, April 15th, which is crazy because I feel like April 1st was literally a few days ago. When you were young, they always said that time flows by, or flies by at least. I never really believed it, but you know, as I get older, I kind of realize all the things that adults try to tell me, they apply true to my real life. You know, same thing with the Bible, same thing with what the Lord tried to preach us in the Bible. Like, we as humans don't understand what it's like to make a mistake and live with it. At least some. Taking accountability, or not even taking accountability, but just learning from past people that made mistakes and using their lessons as basically a path for your own life. I wouldn't say that life is like ugly or it's bad or it's good. I say life is unique, you know, because everybody has their own trials, their own tribulations, their own testimony, their own struggles, worries, fears. Not two people are the same on this earth. No two people think the same on this earth. Not even twins. Twins that was born together look exactly identical, don't even think the same. So I wanted to make this video. I tried to make this video legit like 6 times, and I kind of realized I'm kind of a perfectionist, man, and I don't think that's necessarily too bad. I just know that I can go super duper hard on myself, especially when it comes in the aspect of YouTube. Like, I want my last video to be better than my best, and the only way to do that is constant improvement, you know, looking over, watching over, you know, retaking lines, because it's important to want to grow as a content creator, just a creative mind in general. You know, I feel like everybody has their own creative mind. Mine is just content creation when it comes to YouTube, and that's okay. But I haven't made one of these sit down and talks with y'all in a long time, and I've really been wanting to. I just wanted to update y'all on my current life status, you know, whereabouts, you know, what I'm doing, how I'm doing. The more you get older, the more that growing pains go from physical to mental, man. And I feel like growing pains is not only you growing out of your older self and, you know, like it's basically like shedding your skin in a sense. The pain that you go through, I feel like it's called growing pains because not only does it grow you, it helps you grow. You grow with it. You learn how to accept pain or accept the things for what they are. You know, I used to have a hard time trying to understand or just, you know, ultimately accept things for what they are, or I'd always wonder, what did I do in that situation? But I kind of realized that as much as you care about the past, you have to care that much more about your future in the current moment, you know. I try really hard not to get too lost up in the past, because a person that's stuck in the past can never be in the present. And I don't want that for myself. I don't want that for you guys. I don't want that for nobody, because the more that you are stuck in the past, the more that you can never grow. The more that you hold grudges, the more that you don't accept things for what they truly are and just move past it, you'll never truly be happy. You'll never truly feel whole. And I don't like that. I don't like the empty feeling. I don't like the feeling of certainty, the feeling of unknowing. It's tough. And, you know, like, I'm kind of going through that right now, like uncertainty and things. You know, like, I turned 21 this year, you know, like, what am I supposed to expect from that? You know, I want to move out of my parents' house. You know, I want to do YouTube. I want to knock out this school and get it over with. And there's so many things. And I kind of realized that as I was living my life, you know, at least I've been contemplating this a lot in the last year, especially since I turned 19. I feel like when I turned 19, I really started thinking a lot more about life and what is the purpose and why are we here? Am I living for myself? You know, like, I really question, like, am I thinking for myself or am I thinking for others? And when I say that, that's like, you know, am I doing this for me or am I doing this because of what someone else thinks of me? And that took a long time for me to accept the fact that no matter who it is, you know, you got to be okay with them not liking you. You got to be okay with them having their opinion. You got to be okay with people not being there for you. You know, at least not being there for you like how you are for them. I'd say I'm a very, like, caring person. You know, I had a conversation with my dad yesterday. He said ever since you were young, all you wanted to do is help people. You'd give people your last trying to help somebody, you know. Yeah, I definitely do like to help people 100% certain. I feel like my best way of helping people is through these YouTube videos, you know, and I use these videos as a journal. I use these videos as a light, not only to myself because I can see my progress, but to you guys. You know, I might not be the most inspirational guy or someone that you can look up to or a role model. You know, I'm only 20 years old. I really haven't done much in my life, but you know, the most dimmest of lights is the brightest in the darkest areas. And you never know when somebody is gonna need these words or just some encouragement or just that little bit of motivation, just that little bit of motivation to get up in the morning and do what they need to do and keep pushing. So I use these videos as that, you know. I remember when I was 10 years old, I was 12, I was 13, you know, and I didn't really have nobody to talk to. I didn't have nobody to look to. So I went on YouTube, man. You know, I watch YouTubers. I watch people that inspired me. So I just want to be that same person. The video I made, a lack of expression leads to depression. Someone quoted that, you know, someone took my words from that video, quoted it, and put it up on a wall. And that's crazy to me. Like, the fact that my community is so small, but I can touch you guys like that. To the aspect of where somebody is gonna quote me, like I'm quoted? Are you serious? Like that's just crazy to me. I can't believe it, you know, like it motivates me to keep pushing. You know, I'm getting back into the gym right now. I'm very sore actually. Right now, I just hit legs today. But we started going back to the gym. My first day back was on Friday. My first day back, man, I saw somebody, man. Shout out Easton. I don't know if he watches my YouTube videos, but shout out Easton. He walked up to me while we were at the gym, and he was like, yo, man, like, I watch your TikTok videos. They're very inspirational, man. You know, you just gotta keep posting, man. You know, get yourself out there because, like, you're doing good. That was crazy to me, man. Like, seeing things coming to fruition. I've always had dreams of people coming up to me, not because for praise or for a picture, just to tell me, man, like, you know, your videos help me. And that's what I really do it for. I don't do this for clicks, views, or fame. I do this to help people, man. You know, I do want to do it full time at some point. I won't lie. I would love to get paid from YouTube. I would love for this to be my job. But if it's not, I have to accept that, you know, and that's a tough pill to swallow. I feel like YouTube is my dream. And to not be able to do it full time would be tough, but at least I gave it a shot. At least I gave it my all, and at least I gave it a try. Like, I tried to play basketball at my local college. I mean, I'm not the best hooper, but I tried it out, you know. I tried. I gave it my all, and that's all you can do. And you have to be content with that. You have to be content with you giving your all, and if it don't work out, it don't work out, but at least you tried. At least you know. You know, I'd rather have the pain of knowing that I can't do it compared to the regret of not doing it at all. You know, that comes with contemplating success. Do you feel successful when you win, or do you feel successful when you go through every emotion? You know, I feel like there's a blurred line for success. Do you view success as a money goal? Do you view success as you're growing as a person? I view success as everyday opportunity. I take it as an opportunity to grow. And if I grew that day, you know, in any way, shape, or form, whether that be knowledge, emotional intelligence, vocab, a new video idea, I look at that as a success. We as humans, you know, I'll talk about this all the time. We as humans cannot stay stagnant. We have to constantly grow and evolve, and that's painful, you know, to constantly want to better yourself every single day. It is hard. It is not easy. Is life easy? Would you rather you have to improve on yourself every single day or have life make you? And that's just the kind of way I think. Like I said, you know, I want to move out of my parents' house. That's going to be tough, man. You know, that's going to be hard. Living out on your own for the first time, you know, having your own place and not knowing what to do. But you have to do it. You have to go through these trials to reach the tribulation. I feel like every trial I go through is a blessing. You know, that says that in the Bible. I'm not sure exactly what passage or scripture, but every trial is a blessing because you have to lose something to gain something. And you know, whenever you lose it, you usually gain it back times two. Like, think about it, man. Look at yourself from a 2-week period, or even a month period, or 3 months, however far you want to go. Ask yourself, if I keep doing what I'm doing now, would I be happy or proud of myself? Whatever answer you get from that, you know what to do, you know. But at the same time, knowing is only about 20 to 30%. 70% of it is doing. No one else will push you or help you when you need them to. You have to do it yourself. Only you can see yourself. Only you can feel yourself or feel the emotions that you're feeling. Nobody can read your mind. Do it for you, if anything. Whatever you're doing, whether that be school, work, a business venture, do it for you. The satisfaction of doing it for yourself. Don't do it for somebody else or because you're worried about how someone would think of you. Do it for yourself. And if you can't do it for yourself, man, you know it's not worth doing. But yeah, man, to end this off on a good note, I've been working on the camera. I literally tried to record about like 4 or 5 different times, and it didn't work just because the audio quality was terrible. And like I said, I don't want to upload scrap filler content, man. I want to upload good content. You know, I play games, I do all the above. So I also miss my weekly upload time. So, I mean, it's okay, but I don't want to fail. I don't like to lose. You know, I don't like to take an L. I like to stand on what I say. And I told you guys, you know, I make at least a video a week. You know, I try to aim for 2. You know, with things going on, you know, I got life factors, man. You know, you got to take accountability of life. You know, unexpected events. There's a lot of things that can happen. There's a lot of unexpected. So, you know, I'm still trying to talk to you guys on a weekly basis. Just give me a second. You know, more videos on the way. I got a vlog coming soon. You know, I have like schedule 1 coming. You know, I played a little bit of Fallout recently. You know, Borderlands. You guys know I love Borderlands. So it's just a lot. You know, just be patient with me, man. I love you guys, you know, because no matter what I do or what I say, you guys usually show up, man, you know. And I'm talking to my real, I wouldn't even say real fans, because I feel like you guys aren't fans. I say that all the time, but my real supporters, man, the ones that show up to my videos every single time. I just want to say I appreciate you guys, man. You know, just keep doing you, man. Keep being yourself. Keep enjoying you. Just have a good day, man. Enjoy every single day, you know. Enjoy life, because you never know what's going to happen. I know you hear that all the time and it's very cliche, but just enjoy it, man. But yeah, man, it's been your boy DJ, man. I appreciate you guys for tapping into today's video and staying all the way to the end. If you have liked the video, please like and subscribe, and also hit that bell so you know next time I'm posting. And if you're new, I'm glad you came through. I hope you guys have a good day, night, whenever you're watching. And until next time, man, I'm out. Peace.